I wanted to introduce you to what the City of Lake City has accomplished over the past 3 years. In 2021, we came up with an idea for esports, e-games, competition. It was a hot topic, and it was something that we were hoping we could get our youth involved in. I reached out to some companies in California and ended up being hooked up with Zeus from Wicked Reality, which is in North Carolina. And he came up with a game plan, came down and met with us and put forth and put together a program for our very first year. We had more people from out of state show up, and not one person from Lake City was there. We were very pleased with the outcome. So the very next year, we had Wicked Reality, Zeus come back again, and we did a second round. During that process of going to gaming competitions and conventions in Raleigh, North Carolina, I ran into Zeus. Zeus introduced me to Savon Whitehead. It opened my eyes up to a whole new industry.
But that was a very solid game. You guys did a great job that time.
I ended up hiring Savon Whitehead to head up our esports program. And today, we've gone from 2021 to esports, 2022 to esports, to now in August, we're doing a A.G.E at the Rob, and he has put forth so much effort to advertise and to get a community engaged in this. He's also started programs in the high school. He's doing summer camps, he's doing winter camps, and he's getting our youth involved. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of communication, and I'm very pleased with the progress we've made with this program. So come on out to the City of Lake City and experience A.G.E.
Hey, welcome to A.G.E 2023. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful morning in the beautiful city of Lake
City, South Carolina. And right next to me we have Bryce J.W.
Hey, I'm a YouTube extraordinaire.
And I am Connor, aka The Merch, my gamer tag. And me and Bryce are really excited to be here. We got lots happening. We got vendors, we got cosplays, we got tournaments happening. I believe we got Tekken, Street Fighter, Smash. We got all that jam. And it's just gonna be a real good time. Come out here, have yourself a little good time. Check out the vendors.
Yeah, and also make sure to, if you're into gaming and tournaments, make sure to check out the tournament booths and go sign up for some tournaments. We have an amazing show for you guys today. And we are going to be presenting a lot of stuff. We're gonna show tournaments. We're gonna show Mario Kart. We're gonna have Tekken, like Savon said, we have Tekken as well, and we have they'll have Tekken against the mayor. They'll have what was it?
They have what is it? They have another interview as well.
Yeah, we have another
an
interview
with the developers of Shovel Knight.
Yacht Club Games. Yacht Club Games.
Yacht Club Games, lovely team.
They're amazing. I'm really excited because I love Shovel Knight. Let's go, Yacht Club. Thank y'all so much for coming in and tuning in.
Exactly.
So we just want to thank everyone for being here. We want to thank everyone for tuning in today, and we also want to thank our we want to thank the city of Lake City as well, the beautiful city of Lake City, South Carolina.
Absolutely, and we also want to give a shout out to everyone that made this event possible. Savon Whitehead, aka the Duke of Hype. We also want to give a shout out to Joe Jam Media. Shout out to Joe Jam Media.
Shout out to Joe Jam Media. They're awesome.
Being here and helping make this stream possible.
We also want to thank HY-REZ TV on the website you're watching on right now, possibly, or right now on there on the projector for what you're seeing. So, without further ado, let's get into some of the topics, some of the happenings of the show floor. We have a bunch of booths. We have we have TCG. They have TCG booths where you can buy TCG. We have games and stuff. We do have games.
We got plenty of arcade machines too.
Yeah, we have arcades.
The retro nostalgia is real.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's awesome.
And didn't you pick up a copy of 2 games yourself?
Yeah, I bought Pokemon Channel, which is I've been looking for this game forever. I've been trying to stream this game, and because I do streaming and YouTube and stuff myself, and it's just really awesome. It's a really rare game, so I'm really happy to find it. And then Super Monkey Ball,
Classic.
it's awesome, and I'm really loving it. It's a classic Wii game, and let me just say for the ones that missed it, because the mic was low, Pokemon Channel, yo, this game is amazing.
Just to give you an idea about what kind of stuff we got here. Shouts out to one of our TOs back there. But just to give you an idea of what we got going on here, we got a rare find like Pokemon Channel that one of the vendors happened to be selling, and we got one guy here who makes handmade figurines and masks that all relate to like Star Wars, anime, and all of that stuff. And I think that's really swell and neat that he's able to put that on for people.
Yeah, one of my another booth they have is rare. I forgot what the name of it, and I feel really bad I forgot. But they have they also have Pokemon Channel on this one booth, but it's the complete inbox with the TCG card, and they have Jirachi, which is awesome. They also have over there. They have masks. They have masks of famous characters, comic book characters, and other stuff. Like for instance, Deadpool, Goku. They have statues, Goku, Vegeta. All that stuff. They also have plushies, if you're into plushies. I definitely am, even though I'm a grown man, so.
Speaking of Dragon Ball, actually, have you heard about Dragon Ball Fighters?
Yes, Fighters is amazing. Fighters is a really good, really phenomenal series. I'm pro at it. I'm just like to say, you know, find me in Fighters one day. My favorite combo team is Frieza, Vegito, and Majin Buu, Fat Buu as they call it.
Majin Buu is nice.
Yeah, Majin Buu. But don't get that confused with Kid Buu, because Kid Buu is also in the tournament. Not tournament, but it's also in the DLC in the game, not DLC, but base game. So yeah.
And then on top of that, we got a bunch of releases that we're looking forward to this year. We got a new Super Mario game coming out, Super Mario Wonder, and I haven't actually heard too much about it. That's a 2D game, right?
Yeah, it's the 2D game
A little bit left of center.
It looks magical. It basically, in a sense, is rumored to be close. The difficulty is close to be Super Mario 3 difficulty. The magical action I was talking about, where Mario legit turns into an elephant. That's crazy. Daisy, yo, I love Daisy. I don't know about you, but I love Daisy. Daisy is finally a playable character in a new Super Mario Bros. Game that is not a spin-off. So that's really exciting. What else we got?
Well, I think we got Pokemon Scarlet Violet first DLC coming out.
Yeah, the DLC is awesome. I'm really looking forward to the mask, the teal mask, and I'm also looking forward to the indigo disc. And also, if you do like to get your codes on and your mystery gifts, I know I do. Make sure to get Mew. Use the code GETYOURMEW. Also spelled as GETYOURMEW. That is Get Your Mew.
All right, and speaking of Pokemon again, we got lots and lots of Pokemon cards and stuff at these booths, and I'm pretty excited to see all the packs,
and see what's in the packs, like the rare shiny cards and the excitement of opening a pack for the first time and getting your first rare shiny card. That is a beautiful.
Exactly.
That's very awesome.
And this is actually the first time. This is not a annual thing. This is the first annual AGE-Con that we have put on. This is the first time we're doing this event. So this is going to be a lot of firsts for this event. And I imagine that there's going to be a lot of firsts for the locals of Lake City here, getting their eyes open to this whole entire spectrum of the gaming world and esports and everything that we got going on here. And I'm
Yes.
excited that many more people can join this community because it's a lovely, lovely place to be.
Speaking of the community, just want to say that they started an esports division. They have after-school programs focused on gaming careers, like commentating, competing, tech side of things, which like the technical aspect of things. Like you can like wiring and like setting up the stream like I do and we do and stuff like that. It's really awesome. And Lake City also has a yearly summer camp on esports.
The camp I've actually worked on, and let me tell you, the turnout is actually surprising, and the kids that come to it really have an interest into the whole world. And I think that many more people would get a lot of insightful stuff coming to the camp. Like,
Yeah.
They'll teach you how to edit, set up streams, how to run your own streams from home,
Which
like
is-
he was saying.
Yeah.
And
Which is important. Like now in this day and age, there's a need for that kind of stuff. There's a need for streaming careers. There's a need for consecration. There's a need for all of it. And I really am excited for the future and excited to see what our future generation holds for the future streaming and stuff.
exactly. And it's just a way to
And
get
gaming.
yourself out there, man.
Yes. So going back to Pokemon real quick, speaking of games and gaming, Pokemon Detective Pikachu is going to be released on October 6th. So make sure to check it out. It's an awesome game. If you've ever played Detective Pikachu 1 on 3DS, I think you'll enjoy it. If you've seen the movie, I think you will enjoy it.
I think the movie was really good. The movie was definitely a top 10 of like kids movies and stuff.
The movie was amazing. Now, one thing I want to say is, I don't know about you, but have you seen the Mario movie?
I have, and the Mario movie is. I think it's a masterpiece in itself.
Well, it has a good story. And speaking of good stories, there's a game coming out for the Switch called Super Mario RPG. It's a remake of the old. If you ever played the Nintendo Entertainment System or Super Nintendo Entertainment System, there's a game called Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. And that game is a masterpiece, and I highly recommend it. It's a long game, but kind of long, kind of short, depending on your definition and how many hours you put in it, and how much you want to spend the world. But it's an RPG role-playing game that takes place in the Mario universe, and it's just a masterful story and everything. But they're coming out with a remake, and I forgot the total name of it. If you remember, let me know. But it's Super Mario RPG.
I think it might be the just remastered at the end of it. I can't remember either.
Remake or something like that.
They actually have the original composer coming back to do the music for Super Mario RPG, and I can imagine that we'll get a full remaster of the soundtrack to that game as well, and I'm pretty excited for that as well.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too. What else I'm excited for is Spider-Man 2.
Oh my gosh. Spider-Man 2 brings back so many memories. I had a PlayStation 2. That was probably like my second console I had, and I played the living. I can't say that word, but I played so much of Spider-Man 2. It was just an amazing game, and as much as people down on it, I think that the way they did it for that time was really good.
Yeah.
Especially all the pizza speedrunning missions. I tried to get gold on all of them. And
Yeah. Well, you do know that they made a new Spider-Man game in 2016 or I don't remember the year, but now they made the whole world, and based off of that, and then they made a sequel to that game for the PS4, for the PS5 and PS4 called, I think it's just PS5, but it's just called Spider-Man 2, and I'm really excited. You're gonna play as Miles and Peter and Venom, which I don't know if you guys ever play Ultimate Spider-Man, but for the GameCube and PS2, but you gotta play as Venom and Spider-Man. So at the end, once you beat the game, you gotta play as Venom. So it was just a fun experience. It was like the Hulk, kind of like jumping
Yeah.
up and stuff.
You got the whole universe, and I really like playing as Venom too.
Yeah.
The gameplay they did for that was really creative, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. We moving on real quick. We have a game on Xbox. There's a game releasing for Xbox called Starfield. That game, I personally am excited because I like Bethesda. I like what they do with Skyrim. I like what they do with Elder Scrolls, which is Skyrim. I like what they do with Fallout.
Fallout
Yeah.
and Doom.
But
I love the Doom remakes.
Yeah,
Or the Doom
they are awesome.
Relaunches or whatever you call it.
They
But,
are awesome. I agree.
But have you seen the trailers for Starfield?
Kind of, not really. I don't want to spoil myself too much with it.
I feel you, but just a little teaser. It's like No Man's Sky, but if they didn't just half at it at the release, because it's actually going to be a finished game. We're not getting the half releases anymore. It's going to be a finished game. It took 20 years, so there's no way they're short stopping on this one. And it's just a beautiful game. You get full. You don't mind if I talk about some of the features?
I don't
right?
mind. I don't mind.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You get full customization of your ship. You can pretty much build a ship from scratch any way you want it to look. On top of that, it's pretty much like an infinite universe like No Man's Sky. A lot of comparisons are going to be drawn to No Man's Sky, but this is completely independent of that game.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. That's why I don't want to spoil myself. I want to be completely surprised and awed by the game. Real quick, I want to say, apparently, I don't know if you heard the rumor about that game, Starfield, but the theory is that it's in between Fallout and Skyrim, Elder Scrolls.
Really?
It really, yeah.
That's interesting.
They go to the space. They go from the Fallout world universe to space and stars, and when they come back is in Skyrim. That's just a theory that people have.
I think that's a really cool theory, and I'd be super excited if that's actually true.
One thing I'm really excited for is Killer Instincts having update, being able to fix the servers and keep the game running. Because I love fighting games. I love Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct is a great fighting game. The old school fighting game is really awesome, and I highly recommend everyone play it on Xbox and PC as well, because it's also on PC. I recommend everyone playing on play it, try it out, check it out, especially the older ones as well. But the new one is amazing. The new one has the combo break, combo breaker. So that's really cool.
That's gotta be one of my favorite soundboard things to play.
Yeah, yeah. I also think that speaking of fighting games, we have a fighting game tournaments over there, over on the left of our side, to get to play and be a part of, which is really awesome. And I'm really looking forward to whoop some people in Tekken and Street Fighter and Guilty Gear and Smash Bros.
All of them.
And Mario Kart.
He just a beast at all of them like that.
I'm just gangster like that.
But speaking of fighting games, one that isn't here that many people love and know by its name itself, Mortal Kombat. The OG game is getting a remake, and it looks beautiful. If you've ever seen the trailers, the graphics on it and all of the moves, it's probably not going to be broken like the first one. They probably actually fixed the infinite combos that you can do and stuff. But
yeah, it's a timeline reset of the original game, and it's a timeline reset from the old games like Mortal Kombat 11, 10, 9 into Mortal Kombat into the reset. So I'm really looking forward to that. The characters' storylines and origins changed, and they are awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the stories and the characters play out. And it's also basically Liu Kang's vision of the world. So I don't know about you, but it sounds like a unique story. Here's our master Savon right behind you. There he goes.
he just hits it and then dips.
He hits the gritty and the dab. So do you like fighting games?
I love fighting games.
I love fighting games as well. Another fighting game I like to play that recently came out is Street Fighter 6, which I'm really excited for.
I think Street Fighter
really
6.
enjoy it, yeah.
I think Street Fighter 6 has been one of the best releases in the franchise, like probably since 3 or 4. I think even with the who cares about the frame input delay? I mean, the DLC and the new character Luke, right?
Yeah.
Luke is amazing, and on top of that, you got all the DLC that is coming out very, very soon. We got Akuma coming out next year, or is that December this year?
I
can't remember.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. It's just in December. All I know.
Well, you know who else came out recently, right?
Who?
Rashid.
Rashid.
It's awesome. He's an awesome guy.
He was in 4, right?
Yeah. He was in 5.
He was in 5. I messed that up.
And you know what else I'm excited for? A.G.E. She's a very interesting character from the trailer at Evo shown, and I don't know if you can fix her. I don't know if anyone can fix her, but she looks to be interesting to say the least. One thing I like is crossovers, and the one crossover I really enjoy. One series I really enjoy is TMNT.
TMNT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
For the long way, but I actually have the VHS copies of the old ones that they did in the 90s.
Oh, nice.
Those are some gems, and I've actually grown to love Michelangelo, Donatello, them painters, all of them. And coming out on Street Fighter 6, I'm really excited to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle outfits. I'm ready to kick some turtle butt.
Me too. And then Angry Bird, who was at Evo, won Street Fighter 6 for Evo 2023, which is really, really. I was so happy. I was rooting for him all the way.
And he's been in the scene for a while. He's been in it since 3, right?
Where we at?
We talking about Street Fighter right now.
We're talking about Evo.
We're talking about Evo?
We're talking about Evo. You want to steal this? You'll probably know more about it than me.
Alright, let me tell you, it's this one.
That one.
No, you keep that one. Alright. We got a little confusion here.
We got Duke of Hype coming through.
Check this out. So Street Fighter 6, right? Street Fighter 6 at Evo was insane. They had over 7,000 people sign up for that tournament, right? And let me tell you something. Punk the God, my boy, I was hoping he would win. My man placed 3rd, if I'm not mistaken, and I was saddened. But what's crazy, you have all these veteran players, you know, Daigo, Justin Wong, etc., and tell me why these younger kids like Sonic Fox, who doesn't even, this is his first like traditional 2D fighter.
He's from Smash, right?
No, he's from Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Skullgirls, you know, not the traditional 2D fighters like Street Fighter and so forth.
Skullgirls is my jam, by the way.
Yeah, who plays that game?
I do.
Okay.
What do you mean who plays that game? I just told you I did. This game is amazing. I hop on Skullgirls, everyone. I will wreck you in it.
What?
Anyways.
Who? Skull what?
Skullgirls.
You mean Marvel?
No, definitely not.
Why is it called Skullgirls, but there's guys in the game? Explain that to me.
Because, all right, I don't know. But
thank you. So, it's all up.
Because they're girls as well. I don't know.
So, right. We don't know. How dare us? Anyways, so you know, all these, you know, classic people who play in so many tournaments, do really well typically, are getting outbeat by these newer, younger generations. Even Sonic Fox. Sonic Fox plays better than Daigo. Daigo Umehara, the beast himself.
Evo moment number 37.
Exactly. Like, it's crazy to me how just this younger generation is just bulldozing their way. And I mean, it's kind of expected because, you know, as you get older, your reactions, your reflexes aren't, you know, necessarily as good as they once were. But here's my belief, right? These newer games that come out, they always try to, you know, cater to the casual crowd and, you know, try to make it easy, friendly, and stuff like that.
Modern controls.
Modern controls. Dynamic controls, though. Let me tell you about that dynamic controls. Dynamic controls make you feel like you an Evo player. Let me tell you something. That auto input, that AI, yo,
Yeah.
they be doing some crazy stuff. Anyways, what's the input? Doesn't exist with dynamic. Anyways, so like.
Is it even turning legal?
It's not. It's 100% not, and that's why it should never be.
Yeah.
But so like they try to cater to everybody, and that's cool and everything. But my standpoint on it is when you make a game so casual friendly, it causes so many shakeups because theoretically speaking, if you make it easier, people who put the time and practice into learning these executions and stuff of that nature, you kind of put them both at an advantage and a disadvantage because now anybody can do it, right?
Yeah.
Anyone can do these long 10, 15, 20 touch to death combos. Anyone can do it now. And so it technically puts it on an even playing field, but I think I'm just that person that like, nah, you gotta work for it. You gotta work for it. You gotta learn these combos. You gotta learn the execution. You want to play with the big boys, you gotta earn it. That's just my personal opinion on the matter. So that's my TED talk there, my 2 cents. Wait.
I just wanna question you because you say that, but then there's Smash Bros, which
Smash
is
Bros
modern.
isn't a fighting game. Smash Bros isn't a fighting game.
You take
Smash
that
Bros
back.
No. The closest I will give you is a platform fighter. That is the closest I will give you.
But you're literally fighting against another person. So
Smash Bros is a party game. It was never meant to be competitive
party game.
Oh, so is Mario Party then a competitive party game?
Yes.
Lose friendships over that game. I mean, all right.
Exactly.
Then.
Exactly. You're losing friendships over Mario Party, and that means you're just competitive. It's more competitive than most of these fighting games out here. More competitive than Skullgirls, because apparently, according to you, people don't lose. People don't play it as much.
Oh, well, you see, I've been summoned, so we're just gonna have to leave off on that. We'll touch that in a moment.
Okay.
The beef is not over yet.
The beef is not over, but
It's all in good fun.
I'm having fun. I don't know about you, chat and everyone. Are y'all having fun? Are y'all having fun, H-Con?
I don't know if they can hear us.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go. And
Anyways.
we have a hand that just appeared. So that's cool. So as controversial as this might be for some people who haven't caught up on the series, so for one thing I want to say is if it's spoilers, so if you've seen One Piece and know about One Piece and haven't caught up, close your ears, close your eyes.
I'm gonna have to head up for this one. Listen, I just made it past the Sky Island Saga. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years now. I still haven't made it.
We have to do this for my boy Joe, the host, the leader of Joe Jam, the owner of Joe Jam, and we need to do this. So, in my opinion, Gear 5. Anybody know about it? Anybody you know about it? You love it. The people that haven't been spoiled, the people that haven't seen the series. Gear 5 is amazing, and it's just it's Luffy Super Saiyan moment.
And I'm ashamed that I saw the artwork for that. That's his freaking wallpaper, man. I see it every time. I see it every time I hand him his phone. I'm just sitting there like.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you, when Gear 5 Luffy just when Gear 5 Luffy beat up Kaido, it's a wrap. He's throwing Kaido around like a Looney Tunes character. It's crazy.
Yeah. But anyways, we got our man Savant up on main stage right now. We're gonna take a break real quick and cut to him.
Right? It's hot? All right. Ready? You're about to be in this. Get ready. All right, you ready? All right, what's going on, you guys? It's the boy, Savon, a.k.a. the Duke of Hype. Tournaments are about to start, and the first tournament on the list is Tetris Effect Connected. Let me tell you about this game, Tetris. It's wicked. So we're going to be having 1v1s in zone battle, which has a unique twist, which I'll go into details later. However, we have our Madam Mayor here, who is going to be competing in the tournament. Madam Mayor, have you ever played Tetris before?
It's been a long time.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm excited. I would definitely take the challenge. That's who I am.
Okay.
I'm a challenge girl, a challenge female, and I am the first female of Lake City, so first female mayor, that is. So I'm up for a challenge.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so, how far do you think you'll go? What is your expectations? Top 5, top 3?
I'm gonna say top 3.
Top 3? Okay, you heard it here. Top 3. You know you're gonna have to go against me, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna back down.
Well, thank you so much, Madam Mayor. All right. So, she's in the middle of talking, people. We have Miss Veronica over here, who's personally calling me out in Tetris. So she thinks she got what it takes. So what makes you think you can take me on?
The fact that I can.
Have you even played Tetris Effect before?
Oh yes, I've made the leaderboard several times.
She knows the sauce. She knows the sauce. So what is your expectations? Top 3, top 5?
I would hope to be in the top 3, but shoot for top 5.
Okay. She's humble. Well, I look forward to seeing you in bracket. Well, meanwhile, while we're going ahead talking to people, let's go ahead and take a look around at the event. Come on, let's go take a walk. All right, on our first stop here, we have Isaiah 117. Will you introduce yourself, please?
We're at the Isaiah 117 house.
And can you tell us a little bit about your organization?
We're trying to change the way kids come into foster care. It's like a halfway, but it's a very nice setup with volunteers where they can come to these homes and it really gets rid of some of the trauma of being brought into foster care. There's only a few in the state, and that needs to change. We need a lot more of them.
Exactly. I agree with that.
Look up Isaiah 117 house.
And so,
Get some lemonade while you're at it.
you heard it here first. Isaiah 117, you need to get you some lemonade because it is good. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me try. I'm going to go ahead and taste this. Let's see how this tastes. Oh, that's good. You heard it here first, people. I certify this. All right, let's keep moving. All right, next up on the list, we have Leaf Guard here. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Dee.
And what is your company? What do you do?
So we are out here doing free inspections and estimates. I'm getting people signed up for that, so I'm a little bit flustered, I guess. We are a gutter system that's in all 50 states. We'll come out to just about anywhere. It is a seamless one-piece system that attaches directly to your house.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
There you go. Quick and simple. I love it. So what is it like being at an environment like this? Because you are kind of the oddball here.
Yeah. This is something that's a personal interest to me. My manager made sure that I could get out here, especially for this event. It's a little bit odd, but I've done a lot of odd events, so you don't tend to see us at.
Okay.
I think it sets us a little bit apart, but
There you go.
that's
Nothing
not a
wrong
bad
with that.
thing.
I love different. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Next on the list, let's see. You want to do an interview real quick?
Hi.
All right, here you go. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Christy.
And what is this?
Hand painted signs.
Okay. What got you into wanting to do this?
My brother.
Your brother? Which just so happens to be the one, the only JC. Go ahead.
What? Hi, how you doing? Hope you're all having fun.
What? So how did you help your sister with this?
Oh, I drove her down here from Virginia.
Oh, okay. Quick, that's it?
Yeah,
That's all it was?
I'm the driver, and then I'm here helping you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, do you support your sister?
When I need to.
Ah, there we go. That's what we love. Gotta love it. All right, let's keep moving here. Alrighty, let's see. Who else can we, you know what? We're gonna hit this guy right here. Mr. Clarence. Hey, man. How you doing? Go ahead, I'll interview you real quick. So go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Hi, my name's Claire Davis, and I do the 3D printing and painting.
Okay. What got you into doing 3D painting?
It just looked like something that was really fun and nice to do, and I'm already an artist, so I just wanted to do it. It just felt like something I would do, you know what I mean? Like so.
Okay, and how long have you been doing this for?
I've only been 3D printing for like a year.
Oh wow! But your quality is so amazing. You've only been doing it for a year?
Well, I did a lot of background checks. People that I like that's online, like bring the bill, you know what I'm saying, like that. And I get my STL files from like Nico Industries and stuff like that, and they got really good files. So I just started doing it, man, and kind of collecting and doing it. And I just stayed doing it. I love it.
Yeah, there you go. And correct me if I'm wrong, this is your first convention that you're vendoring at, right?
This is my very first convention.
And how does it feel?
Man, it's awesome. Meeting new people, seeing people that appreciate work. You know, it just makes you feel that much better and special.
And so if we wanted to find you on social media, how would we do it?
You can find me at on Facebook at Truth Custom Art, or my name Claire Davis, or you can find me at Instagram under The Truth For Real.
There you go. Well, man, it's always a pleasure. I'm gonna catch up with you later, all right?
Okay.
All right. You do as well. And so, real quick, we're gonna go ahead and get this man the spotlight here. First off, we'll take this and throw this over here. We don't need this right now. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Tony Jupiter.
There you go. So Jupiter here is part of the city staff, right? Jupiter is an amazing guy. He does a lot of work for the city, but he's also an avid gamer and anime fan. So is this your first convention?
No, it's not.
Okay, but this is the first one in Lake City, right?
Definitely, yeah.
And obviously being a part of this, helping out, how did it feel seeing it, how it turned out?
Great. I mean, knowing that we all had our hands in it, I mean, it feels good.
Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you stream, don't you?
I do.
What's that stream handle?
It is Blivzar. It's BLIVZCZAR. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Yeah,
and
Blivzar.
what do you stream?
Mostly COD, Destiny, maybe some horror games. It just depends.
And Remnant, right?
Yeah, but eventually.
Yeah. So me and Jupiter here, we're gonna be tag teaming Remnant. So you gotta make sure you stay tuned for that on his channel and on my channel as well. So Jupiter, I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy the convention, man. All right now. All right, I think we got time for one more. Let's see what we got here. I feel like it's only fair that we get our lovely, hold on. She might be a little busy. Might be. Let's see. Hello. Can we talk with you for a quick sec? All right. So first and foremost, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi there. I'm Tiffany Grant. I'm a voice actor. I work in video games and anime.
And just so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it. She is notoriously known for being the voice actor in Neon Genesis Evangelion. For you mech fans out there, she is one of the OGs and is still very much dominant in the anime scene. So, Miss Tiffany, what got you into voice acting?
Well, I actually, when I was growing up, I was always fascinated with voices and how they were done for, cartoons or even commercials or anything, and really I was more involved in stage acting because anybody can do that. It's pretty easy to get into stage, but I just kind of stumbled into it. One day somebody told me there was an audition happening for this brand new company and that they were going to be doing these Japanese cartoons, and I was like, that sounds awesome, I'd love to do that. So I went and auditioned and they hired me.
There we go, and that's the birth of it.
Yeah, that was almost 30 years ago.
You don't look a day over 21. I don't know why you're playing this like that.
Yes.
Well, Miss Tiffany, it is a pleasure that you're here. Miss Tiffany will be here at A.G.E both today and tomorrow doing panels. So if you want to come get an autograph or take a picture with the legend herself, you need to make your way to the Rob in Lake City, South Carolina, the one and only place where A.G.E is happening. Come on over. Thank you so much, Miss Tiffany. All right, we're going to do one more. I said one more. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to cut it for now, all right? What's up? All right. We have the boy here, the man, the legend, Smith. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my guy.
My name's Cove, owner of Heroes Hideout in Florence, South Carolina. We're a local game store down in Florence, and we're the only traditional ramen shop in Florence, South Carolina at the moment.
Nice, nice. So tell me, how does it feel being pretty much a big card shop in Florence?
It feels good. It feels good. We've had a couple of local shops around town that have shut down, unfortunately. It was good for the community and good for the player base, but it feels real good to be the only local shop around town.
There you go, there you go. And you don't only just do cards, you actually open your spot up for other people to hold tournaments and weeklies, correct?
We do. That's actually how I met Savon. We do a lot of Smash Brother tournaments on Monday. He comes out, but he comes out to play on Mondays. We do a lot of D&D and board games and a lot of Warhammer and stuff.
There you go. And correct me if I'm wrong, but your venue is going to be the host for the upcoming league for Lake City, correct?
That is the plan. That is the plan. Me and Savon started working together to try to hold leagues throughout the week and some monthly leagues, and hopefully get bigger events going to draw in more crowds.
There we go. And we also have something big that you're in the works of doing for South Carolina in general that has not been done.
Yeah, I've actually made some calls out to Wizards of the Coast and some of my Hasbro reps to see if we can actually hold larger TCG events, and we're actually looking at potentially a Rob or one of the who's like he's built, trying to hold large qualifying events here in South Carolina.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Kobe, man, it's always a pleasure. We're going to take a quick little loop around your stuff just so they can see what you're offering.
Thank you, sir.
Wrap it up, wrap it up. Come on. Take a look. Audio. Okay.
What is up, guys? We are back here in the city of Lake City, South Carolina
for AGE-Con 2023. The first ever convention in Lake City, South Carolina.
And we got AGE, anime, gaming, entertainment.
Right at you, right for you, and right back at you. So one thing I really like about this whole convention is that everyone's so nice, everyone's so kind, everyone is willing to talk to you, be nice to you. Like it's just, I need that kind of vibe, and I like the vibe. Everyone's so homey and welcoming, and it's just an amazing experience. Not only that, but all the booths, they're all awesome. Please check every single one of them out. Also, we have, speaking of booths, we have a photo booth which you can get your photo taken, and it's really professional and it's really awesome. I highly recommend it. Do you have anything?
I gotta recommend you check out the VR area. We got a VR station set up in AGE-Con, and I have a VR headset myself, and let me tell you, the stuff that they do, since it's in a bigger area, you can actually not worry about having to hit your wall and punch a hole through it. So I'm pretty excited about I'm excited to try that out later.
Yeah, I'm excited to check it out too. What else I'm excited to is the booth right next to it is the arcade cabinets. The arcade cabinets are basically a live I don't mean to say live action, but they're basically like live, and they're like real things. I don't know, but basically they're arcade cabinets. You'll see when you see them, but you'll know when you see them. But the arcade cabinets, basically you play them, have a fight stick. Most of them have fight sticks. They have Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which I love. One of my favorite fighting games is Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But they also, there's on a booth little down next to it, which has the Street Fighter 6, the recent game that we were talking about. It has Street Fighter 6 arcade cabinet, which I know you're looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to grand finals of Street Fighter at this tournament, because that's an arcade machine that got 2 Joy-Cons, and it's old school, ready to duke it out the old school way, as it's meant to be, how it originally was played.
Yes.
And I think that's just going to be amazing to watch. It's
wait
just
a minute, wait. I just remembered something. You said Joy-Cons.
Not Joy-Cons. Not Joy-Cons. I meant I mean joystick.
Joystick. I know. I'm messing with you. I'm joking. but yeah, this is awesome. H-Con is awesome. We got some music playing. I almost called it live music. I don't know why. We got a lot of people trickling in and stuff. We got tournaments, which I want to see Tekken 7. That's the fighting game thing that I'm really excited for. Is Tekken 7. I'm super stoked. I love Tekken 7. I'm excited for Tekken 8 because I like Tekken 7, so it's perfect for me. I also like. What else? I don't know.
we got a Guilty Gear tournament here as well. I think.
I play Guilty Gear. I play Zato. Zato's the shadow guy with a tall guy, blonde hair, or whatever color you want to change it to. But he has a bandana. He has a shadow dude named Eddie, and it's awesome. His play style is basically you wait and then go attack the prey, basically, in a sense. You wait and then attack when the moment's right. And you go in with Eddie and like it's crazy. Guilty Gear is a fun game.
And speaking of which, I think one of my favorite characters from that game has to be Chip Zanoff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I really like glass cannons in games. Like, just you get in and deal your damage, then you get out, and I mean, one hit and it's over. You really gotta hit your combos with Chip. And watching like Leffen, Void, and all of those guys who play Guilty Gear play Chip, I think it's just crazy how much they can do with like a character like that. And also Axel. I mean,
Axel is scary, bro. I do not like fighting against Axel because Axel will literally throw you. It's crazy. He has a grab technique where you throw it in and then throw it out. Basically, you have to jump over it, but then he can attack you overhead, anti-aerial, or that's what anti-air stands for, and basically get you attacked gets you damage in the air as well on the ground. So it's scary. Another character my friend plays. Shout out to you, Jake. Is Potemkin. Potemkin is not that great. He's good, but he's very hard. He has not great matchups against people.
He's a heavy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the dude with the little pointy thing and the mask.
Oh, the
big heavy dude. Yeah.
The robot? No, not the robot.
Well, he looks like a robot. Yes.
I got you.
Not Batman, but he's just the big hulking guy.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. I got you.
He's very fun. He's very fun to play. But he has trouble against a lot of the cast. So
that's another thing I feel like is super fun about fighting games is how they use heavies and like the weight and stuff, like heavy characters, because the risk versus reward is very high, and the reward is also very, very, very high.
Yeah.
And if they can nail like how to get like combos and stuff down with all of the heavy characters, especially with how big the hitboxes are, it just feels so satisfying to land your hits and just like whomp on another person.
Yeah, exactly. It feels very satisfying. It's the game. Sorry, I'm stuttering, but the gameplay is amazing because it's just so fluid. It's so streamlined, so fluid. It feels fun to play, even if you're at the lowest level. You can understand it eventually, and you can understand it and still have fun with it.
Exactly.
So real quick, I wanted to say you know how we were talking about Gear 5 Luffy, right?
Yes.
There's a Luffy guy right behind us. It's kind of crazy coincidental how that happens.
We got Monkey D. Luffy himself.
That's crazy.
Not Gear 5, and thank goodness for that. He would have spoiled a lot of stuff for everybody.
Yeah. Well, we kind of did too. So I mean,
a little bit.
I'm sorry for spoilers. That's why I told you spoilers. I should have said no spoilers anymore. But we're good.
We have a pamphlet here. Literally on the back page, it's an entire summary of like the last recap of what's happened in One Piece, and I'm just sitting here like, man, I just got past Sky Island. You really gonna do me like that?
It's crazy because
I wanna feel surprised.
Yeah, it's crazy because it feels like in the pamphlet it says for Joey, and it's like it feels like he's trying to spoil everybody, and that's not how it works.
No, we're not trying to bleed your ears. with these spoilers on One Piece.
Also, I really am excited for the Tetris Effect tournament. Are you excited for the Tetris Effect tournament?
I am.
I'm excited to commentate for it. I'm excited to see some epic gameplay for Tetris Effect. We're showing it, right?
Showing Tetris?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
Awesome. Well, I'm really excited to commentate for it. This is going to be exciting because I've never seen it. I don't play the game, but I've seen it. It's okay. I've never played it, but I've seen it. It looks well. No, I play Tetris, not Tetris Effect itself, but I play Tetris, and it's amazing. But I played it on the Game Boy, but I will say Tetris is fun. But I've never seen Tetris Effect, so this is gonna be exciting for me. Have you played it at all?
I played Tetris a bunch, but I haven't gotten into it competitively or anything like that. Just watching the competitive stuff, it's crazy. You wouldn't think there'd be many inputs with just squares and shapes falling down from the sky, but if you get going, you can rack up them points real fast.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's really addicting too. It's like the just how the blocks come out and you gotta find out and really. It's kind of like Geometry Dash, which is a game I love to play. It's an auto scroller, so it's a really fast auto scroller, and you go. There's different game modes like the wave, the square,
the wave, the plane.
Yeah, the robot.
The robot.
Spider and the ball. I know all about it. I'm pro in it. It's crazy. But anyways, you know about the game, right?
Yeah, Geometry Dash.
Yeah, Geometry Dash.
That game has made me rage so many times just
because
of how hard it is to get past all of the screens just keep on going and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there trying to dodge everything that comes your way. You gotta get it or you don't.
Yeah. Also, I'm really excited for the recent level. What was it? Tidal Wave. You probably don't know because it's competitive, but there's this upcoming extreme demon called Tidal Wave, and it's going to be. I'm excited. But anyways,
Tidal Wave a tournament or?
No, it's a level that's for the game.
Oh.
Online level for the game.
Online level for Geometry Dash Tidal Wave.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about Tidal Wave, one of the tournaments, but
no. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah. A lot of the people have sadism in their hearts when they be making the online levels, like for Mario Maker and stuff like that, and especially Geometry Dash.
Yeah.
That game is sadistic as is, I think.
Yeah, it's hard. It's extremely hard. So I will say that GD is fun. I'm a huge member of the community. I'm a huge member of the game. Love the game. I also like Smash Bros, which we're going to have a tournament for Smash Bros. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited for the Smash tournament to see who's playing. I know Chunky's coming through, so I'm really excited for Chunky. I'm really excited for.
I'm excited to see all the people that come out.
I hope Chunky wins, or me. I mean, you know.
Chunky won last year.
Yeah, he did. Lake City SmackDown, yeah.
I do believe he's got some competition coming this time. We have Peepnut and actually, No Tag I think is coming for sure, and Peepnut might actually be coming as well. And those two are crazy cracked at this game. Mega Man, Mario, Samus, and then we got the Wii Fit trainer himself, Chunky.
Yeah.
Mr. Yoga. Mr. Yogi.
Yeah, it's gonna be I really want to see who's gonna win because Peanut's really good. Peanut is crazy.
Peanut is something else, and I'm
Chunky is good too.
Oh yeah.
Chunky is like an amazing Wii Fit trainer. Also, speaking of amazing Wii Fit trainer, SM Senekai is also a phenomenal Wii Fit trainer. I love SM Senekai. He's awesome. He's a really cool guy. He's a friend of mine, and so is Chunky, and I just love him.
That's sick. And then we also have, I think people are starting to wake up and finally realize the Mega Man revolution is upon us and how broken this character is.
People haven't figured out for the longest time. Now they're freaking. It's like Duck Hunt.
Exactly. For some reason, Duck Hunt does good against Diddy Kong. Like, all of his moves are somehow hardwired to snuff out all of Diddy Kong's banana setups and stuff like that. It makes zero sense, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm excited for it too. And you know what? You know that Diddy Kong, Sirius Samus, I feel like they're both really I feel like both Diddy Kong and Sirius Samus are unique. I'm trying to learn Palutena. And I'm trying to learn Sirius Samus a little bit. She's hard though. It's crazy. I have a friend that's named Sparta, and he is good at Sirius Samus, and I don't understand how they play. It's crazy.
Yeah, ZSS is something else. I mean, I feel like she has just a really specific moveset. She's hard. She's
yeah, I'm listening.
She can be a hard counter for a lot of characters, but at the same time, it's what is up tilt's purpose?
Yeah.
The hitbox on that is so jank, and especially with under platforms and stuff, it is tiny. It is tiny at the tip, and it's really only good if you're getting approached and you want to snuff out the opponent's option to try to grab you and stuff like that. And then, what was the other character we were talking about? Duck Hunt, right?
Duck Hunt, yeah.
Duck Hunt for some reason has can, and some crazy mess can happen with the can.
Yeah,
That's like the banana for Diddy Kong, except an absolute stay away from that.
Yeah,
this will kill you.
I think we're having. Speaking of real quick, the people stuff on speaking right now. We're having the Tetris Effect tournament coming just right now soon, and they're still setting it up, but I'm really excited to see this because I've never seen this game in action, so I'm really excited to see this game in action. And what about you?
I think Tetris is going to be super fun.
Yeah, I think it's fun to watch.
I think people won't be interested in it at first, but when it gets going, they're going to be like,
it's hard. Yeah. Have you ever played Tetris 99?
Tetris 99? I don't think so. I played
it's
Super
on the
Tetris.
Switch. It's on the Switch. It's with 99 players.
No, I have not. I played Super Tetris.
It's a crazy kind of game. Tetris 99 is crazy. There we go.
How does Tetris 99 work?
So basically, you're playing Tetris against 99 players. You're playing Tetris against 99 players.
Is it
99 actual people are playing Tetris, and they're on each side of the screen, and then your screen is right in the middle, and you're playing Tetris, and the blocks coming down, and you're trying to get the other people out, but also so each block, each line you get, that how it disappears and stuff, when you get it unlocked and beaten and stuff for each line, you get the you get the Tetris
you get the line removed, right?
Yeah,
Is that what you're trying to say?
And then when you get that line removed, that puts another block on to the in the way of the other players.
Oh, I see. I thought if you got is it whoever reaches the top first will get eliminated?
Yes.
Gotcha. I didn't know if it was you get a row and then somebody gets out and then it becomes a 98 v1.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.
Okay. That actually sounds really cool.
It's really cool. I don't know if it's still active, but I know Tetris 99 is just what's really fun. Have you played? I guess you didn't have a Switch, but like you told me, but there was this thing called Mario 35, and that was when the Mario 35th anniversary happened.
I don't believe I played that.
It was only a limited time, so it's not there anymore. But it was fun while it lasted. It was like Tetris 99.
Really?
The same kind of ideal where you're fighting 35 other people and you're trying to survive as long as you can. Basically, it's like a survival Mario game.
So it's like you're on a 2D platformer.
Yeah,
right?
It's the old G Mario. Yeah.
OG Mario, gotcha. And you're just trying to make it to the course as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So a race. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Speaking of racing games, we actually have Gran Turismo here, I believe, that is set up on the what is it? The Red Bull gaming chairs as well.
Yeah.
And Gran Turismo actually has a movie coming out. I haven't seen much on it.
The one where the gamer becomes a racer.
Yeah, kind of like into another world kind of situation.
That's crazy.
I think it'll actually be a pretty good movie.
I'm excited for that. Another movie. Speaking of movies, another movie I'm excited for is Dumb Money and Oppenheimer. I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet, but I saw the Barbie movie, so at least I can say I saw one of them. But
you got the Barbie, and then you missed the Barbenheimer.
The explosive, yeah, Barbenheimer, yeah.
You missed the explosive ending.
Yeah, the other end of it, yeah, the explosive end. I get it. We are about to. We're still setting up, but we're about to get started for the Tetris Effect tournament. They're just setting up still, so please bear with us. But one thing, a movie I want to see is Dumb. Like I was saying, Dumb Money. It's about when the GameStop stocks, that whole situation with GameStop stocks.
Yeah.
Were taken over, and they tried to not sabotage. I don't know what would you.
They were trying to sabotage the 1%. I think that was a genius idea on the Reddit community's behalf.
But
I still cannot believe they got that many people together to pull that off.
That's crazy. Well, it was one guy. The movie portrays it as one guy. So I'm really excited. I'm excited because GameStop and just that was a recent history moment. So historical moment for us. But I also think let me see. So the booth behind us is really cool because they have a lot of anime art. You can like posters and anime figurines.
They have a lot. They have a lot of One Piece stuff. You can get Roronora's bounty for 326 million berries for the low price of only about $25.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a steal. I don't know about you, but that's a steal.
I really do love the banners and all of the stuff that these people have brought out. You can tell the love and care that they put into all of this stuff. And I hope that people that come by and stop by to buy some stuff or check out the vendors can see that and at least give them a hand or get something to take home for the road. And
Also, be sure to. Sorry.
You're good.
Be sure to check out the photo booth as well. It's a get your memorable photo of AgeCon.
Exactly. Get your
photo
smile,
on.
get your cheese,
get your game on.
Get your game on. And one of us might stop by, say hey. And on top of that, we got some people you might want to take some pictures with here too.
Speaking of people that you want to take pictures of, Yacht Club's Games is going to be here, and I'll be interviewing them. And I'm really excited because I am super uber excited for Yacht Club. I love Yacht Club. Shovel Knight is one of my favorite games. I played it since the day one on the Wii U. Phenomenal game. I really enjoy it. I have a lot of questions to ask them. So I'm really excited for that. I know you'll be looking around the con, so be on the lookout for him.
Yeah, I'll be around. And another thing too, what was your favorite boss from Shovel Knight, by the way?
Probably Death Knight. Plague Knight.
Plague Knight is really cool.
I also like. I like. Oh, I know. The Dark Shovel Knight dude.
Dark Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
I think it's Black Knight.
Black Knight. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think even though they're all just shovel-based characters, a variation of the Knights, I really do think the creativity just outshines itself in the game.
Dude, I am so excited to interview them. I'm so glad they come to this event. This is amazing. I went to PAX East and I wanted to see them, but I was so busy around there that I never got to. But this game, because I'm also interested in game development, so I have so many questions to ask. I have so much hype for this game. I love and so much love and attention has been put into Shovel Knight that I'm excited.
And another thing too, it's just like the amount of Easter eggs and stuff that you can see throughout it too. Also, how do you come up with a Troupple King? Trout Apple. They have a Trout Apple fish in the game.
The amount of bosses, the bosses design, the designs of the characters are all amazing. I love the 8-bit style too. Dude, when I found out first about this game, It was amazing. I was so hyped because I like that kind of indie.
The 8-bit style and
8-bit
just like
style of indie. Like I don't like it in normal games, but when there's, I kind of do. But when it's indies
Like in,
doing it, I don't know why. I just love it. It's exciting.
yeah, like on Neon Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that has a banging soundtrack too.
yeah, or The Messenger.
Yeah.
Katana Zero.
Have you ever played Enter the Gungeon?
Yes, I have both enter and exit.
Oh, those games are so good.
Yeah.
I've been trying forever now to beat the Rat King, or Resourceful Rat.
The Rat King? Yeah, the Rat King.
Resourceful Rat, and
Yeah.
dude, it is unlike any other boss like you'll ever play. They have Metal Gear references in the fight.
Dude, I haven't played Katana Zero, but I really want to. So I just know about it. I know, like, I like the idea of it. I really wanted to play The Messenger as well. I really wanted, like, all those indie games. I applaud you. Applaud to indie games because they're doing their thing and they're amazing.
Got you. We're gonna be going over to Tetris here in a second, and here we are, right here at A.G.E in Lake City, South Carolina, doing our thing. 2023.
So first we have the blue side and the yellow side. Looks like blue side's having a little bit of trouble, but they're doing the best they can.
Yeah,
Yellow side is calmly going through the Tetris, and he looks like he knows what he's doing, and they both look like they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'd say blue is missing a couple of couple really key setups here to get that row, because in the future that gets higher. That's going to be really hard to stack back, get that pile back down. And right here would be a really good place to get it clear.
Yeah. Ooh, it looks like he's about to. One thing is that speed is the most important thing. I think yellow has definitely captured and momentalized that opportunity. I think blue's getting the hang of it though and getting his footing back in.
Yeah.
Blue's playing his slow and steady, which is also important sometimes too. Not all the time do you have to. Oh yeah, see, blue is definitely getting the hang of it now, and definitely
and as much as
getting the rhythm.
And as much as yellow is taking his time, he's really taking his time with these setups and making sure he's got everything in line. Blue has got to do his. Blue has really got to make sure that he's getting this tower higher, but it's not getting any. He's not getting many combos or anything off. He's really got to get that placement down a lot better, and I think he's starting to get the hang of it now. He's starting to get a few rows off.
But yellow could still be in trouble too because blue is getting his footing in and he's doing the best he can.
Yeah, and it looks like he's almost to the top, and I don't know if he's going to be able to get a clear here. It's really tight.
It is really tight, but
blue can get
blue
one
might
more.
Get his rhythm. Ooh.
Dang, that is unfortunate for blue.
But
yellow takes the victory.
First up.
In 320, no less.
That's crazy. This game, Tetris, is a game of patience.
Absolutely. Just because you're not getting the just because you're not getting the shape that you want, doesn't mean you can just rush it. You actually got to take your time and place it with some thought and care. Tuck it into bed, give it a little goodnight kiss.
Yeah.
Let it know what's up.
Yes,
and
definitely.
You see, blue is doing a pretty good job of getting a few rows off already. And yellow's over here trying to set up a stack to get higher and get some more stuff off.
Ooh, he's trying to get blue into some more trouble by giving him the more blocks to deal with.
Yeah.
But looks like blue is placing getting his footing right, getting his placing, and getting his finding the right place to put it.
Yeah, and in Tetris, you really don't, on blue side, I don't know if you noticed, but on the left corner of his side, he's got that block on the first row that is missing. There isn't anything to fill that spot, and he's got about 3 more rows already on top of that. That's going to be really hard for blue to clear out if he wants to get any more combos.
Yeah, unless, like what yellow did, he had a long strip. I don't know what it's called, but the long thing that blue is about to have.
Yeah.
That thing.
He could easily chuck that in the corner right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. I don't know. I wonder if blue's trying to get get the points. He's just trying to set up
And
a lot more.
Yellow is currently finding his footing right now.
Yeah, Yellow's taking a pretty hefty lead. He's about twice as much as Blue, almost. But Blue right here, he's stacking up some good geometry over here, packing the van, you know, and trying to get some good points off. Unfortunately, Yellow getting a hit off of him here, and Yellow is taking a pretty hefty lead so far.
But Blue can still take it back and get back on.
He's got
in the victory.
He's got a pretty sizable tower. Ooh. I don't know about that placement.
Ooh, that
there.
was good placement by Blue.
That was actually really good. If he's able to get that row out right there, then he should be able to get another good 2 or 3 rows off. That, ooh, if he had left that side open, he would have had a big opportunity to earn some points.
And I will say, like I said earlier, speed and knowing the puzzle where the puzzle pieces go is really important.
Absolutely.
And Yellow is doing a great job of finding the speed, finding the balance between speed and where things go.
Big points on Yellow. Ooh, Yellow is taking a pretty big lead now, getting some of his own territory into Blue's. Let's see if Blue's got anything to say back to Yellow.
Alrighty, what's going on, you guys? It is the Duke of Vibe here, and we are now in the middle of our Tetris Effect tournament here. We are now watching, right now, Apex and Lee Dog right here on the left side here. Right now, we have 1 up, and it looks like that's probably Apex right now with 1 up on the board here. Lee Dog can definitely come back here, but it looks like she's struggling just a little bit here to try to get some of this mess cleared out here. We're going to move over here to Beth and Delmar here, where right now, Delmar has 1 up on her, so we'll see how this next round goes. Right now, she's not struggling at all, definitely keeping it low. There's some trash being sent over to her right now. Let's see how she does to solve that. Very nice recovery there for that. Getting a lot of that trash. Uh-oh, a very early zone here for Delmar here. Going to be very interesting. He's not going to get really too much off of that, but he does get a lot of that trash taken care of, so that's also good. Now we have Beth here, kind of looking a little tall here. Hopefully she's able to get a good solid piece here. I'm wondering if she knows about the hold option. I'm sure she probably does, but we'll see how it goes here. Kind of struggling right now. We'll see what happens. Moving back over here, we now have the end of the first match, which is Apex and Lee Dog right now. So I'm pretty sure Apex took that win here, and Lee Dog is going to go ahead and move into the losers bracket. Still not out of it yet. There's still definitely time. He definitely has the opportunity to win here. Going back over here to Belf and Delmar right now. Both are doing really solidly well. Oh, nice Tetris there from Delmar here. This could put her in a dangerous situation, and he's going to go ahead and capitalize off that. And unfortunately, Bev was going to lose that match. That is tragically unfortunate. But it's okay, though, because she's still in this tournament. All right. So now we got those 2 matches out of the way. We're going to go ahead and move on to, we got to report their scores. Can I report their scores on this? Is that a thing? Can I do that? I'm gonna go. Yeah.
So this.
Appreciate that.
Definitely a learning experience just because I've never played this before, so definitely will start to play because it was actually really fun. But nonetheless, it was a lot of fun, and I lost, but it's fine. Are you going to try anything else H-REZ today? Probably. I just don't know what exactly they have in store, but for sure. Having fun, that's most important. Oh, most importantly, yeah. All right, awesome. All right, cool.
Hey man, how do you feel about that?
That was pretty awesome. I've only ever played it on VR, so playing it like on screen is totally different. And man, the heat gets cut up when you're sitting by the person you're playing with, because I'm used to playing like online. It's like if you lose, it doesn't matter. But here, it's like, I don't know, it's like a different level of, I don't know, it's like a different level of gaming. It's pretty dope, pretty dope.
I can support computers, but I don't know nothing
about it. Oh, yeah.
How'd you feel about the match?
It was pretty good. I just got to get used to the game. It's the first time I ever played the game, so, I got to get used to it.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What was your best part so far?
Just stacking the blocks and having fun with the game.
How about you, man? What's going on? You have fun?
Oh, yeah. Good time, man. Good time.
Yeah. What was your favorite part?
Watching out with my buddy here, just playing games, man. Having a good day.
Who won? Who lost? I didn't catch that.
I took this one.
All right, so you're going on to the next round, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you nervous?
No. I didn't think I was going to win at all, so here we go.
All right, and we'll toss it back to the room, and then toss it to the commentator.
Hey, we're back to welcome back to A.G.E 2023 in the beautiful city of Lake City, South Carolina.
This is looking to be a really good convention.
Yes.
With just the turnout so far has been huge.
Amazing. I am really loving the vibes, and I'm really loving the whole convention itself. You should definitely check it out next year or this year if you have the chance to check it out.
And
it
if
goes
not,
2 days, Friday and Saturday. So you have a chance to check it out if you do.
And if you can't make it down here, you better tune into the live stream. We watching you.
That's
You're not watching us. You watching us, and we watching you.
Yes, that is HY. The site to check it out is HY-REZ-TV.com. .com.
HY-REZ TV, and that will be a new TV. Well, TV. It's going to function like a TV channel that will have constant rotation of content, and it'll be a really good program that we are happy to have. And we're going to switch back real quick.
Yeah, I'm commenting this match. You guys good? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay. Whenever you're ready to start. Yeah. Going up against what it looks like to be Ireland. Let's see how this match goes here. Madam Mayor right now is struggling a little bit here. I'm gonna slide over here and give her some pointers here. You're gonna want to use the D-pad here. Okay, and then the A button flips your pieces here. So you're gonna go left to right. There you go. And then if you want to hard drop it, you can just hit up on the D-pad. But yeah, there you go. So you just like that. Yep. And so the goal is to obviously make your lines and stuff of that nature. So good luck, because it might be a little tough. But hey, you know what? You always got the next round. So that's all good. It's all good. So, all right, had to give a little coaching session for our Madam Mayor here, and you know what? It's all good because we all learn one way or another. Hopefully she's able to come back in round 2 here, because I have nothing but faith in our wonderful Madam Mayor here. And while we're also talking about this, we have definitely some professional players here. Nick, right now, with the speed, dominating over here. We have, it looks like Delmar is going to go ahead and go into the zone here. Maybe he's able to clear out some of this trash here, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to build enough. Oh, there you go. Oh, he's hanging in there by a thread. If he can get rid of this, he could be able to. Is he going to risk it? Nope. There's the T-Speed, but he doesn't have that line piece yet, and it's blocking it, unfortunately. So it looks like that line piece isn't going to be able to do him any justice here. He's not getting the pieces he needs right now, and it's kind of struggling right now. If he's not careful, Nick can definitely go ahead and put him in the zone. And oh, unfortunately, he topped out there. That's one round. That's only round one, guys. There's still a whole nother round. Moving back over here, Madam Mare definitely looking a lot solid, a lot better now. See, now that she has the grips of the game, she said, all right, now you're mine. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Doing some very interesting plays here. Definitely taking her time, making sure her pieces line up correctly. Beautiful line there. How's she going to do with this T-spin? Random questionable drop on that T-spin there. Puts the block in the left corner there. Very smart. What's she going to do with this Z piece? Puts it in the corner. Interesting. Is she not going to flip it? She has not been flipping her pieces. That might be a strategic move here. It's very difficult to do, definitely. But you know what? I respect it. Right now, though, Miss Madam Mare getting very dangerous territory, climbing to the top right now. It looks like she might be in a little bit of trouble here. It doesn't look like she's going to be able to save herself in this situation. Madam Mare getting close to topping out, and it looks like she's going to tap out. And yeah, unfortunate for Madam Mare. Madam Mare getting taken out. And now we move over here. So we have Nicholas here. Nickzilla to be exact.
Go into that player's name again. Click the player name. You should see something that says where.
Definitely.
Hey, before you leave, can I grab a picture?
Why is yours not going up? Because once you go to player name and report, you know, whatever the round, it literally just kicks off the tournament.
Hold on.
I don't know. I don't understand why you don't see that.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot.
So I'm probably not logged in, probably.
All right, it looks like Madam Mare, and I'm not sure who else that who the other person is, but they just got finished with a round of Tetris, and I wasn't there to see how the outcome.
It was really nice. It was a great match, and I am excited to see the next one.
Who are you rooting for in this match?
Madam Mayor, of course.
Of course, Miss Lake City herself.
Exactly. I'm really excited to check out the games of H-Con and Lake City and Tetris. The Tetris games have been so feisty so far.
They've been pretty fast. I mean, I think the shortest one we've had has probably been under like 2 minutes, maybe under even a minute.
Yeah, I think that it's really going to be interesting to see how fast they can go. It's not a matter of how long it'll take. It's a matter of how fast it'll be.
Exactly.
Now,
I just gotta find the setups and the execution.
Exactly. They gotta find the rhythm, as we were saying.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that finding the right block, having the luck is also part of it, and getting that right block right when the moment is hot. That's when you got it. That's when you. It's a little bit of randomness and luck.
The best strategy to go about playing Tetris is you got your screen right here. The blocks are falling down, and then you got up in the corner. The next one's coming up. You just do a quick glance, and then you're like, all right, I know what I'm doing now, because I know what's in front of me.
Yes.
You can see the blocks coming, and you're prepared to see the next frame of what's happening in the game.
Sight reading is important.
Absolutely, and recognizing what'll come next is huge in Tetris.
Yeah,
that's the game changer right there.
Yes, I think sight reading is important skill to have in Tetris. I think that the speed of knowing where things land and stuff, I think that is also important. And another skill to have is being calm your nerves.
Absolutely, and Tetris is definitely a really good. I think Tetris is actually one of the best games to develop game sense and stuff like that. Just
Yeah.
because the whole time you're just having to be glancing back and forth about, okay, this comes next. Okay, we got this, we got that. Just subconsciously, not even really thinking too hard. You're just like, okay, shape go there, shape go there.
Yes, and I just want to remind everyone to, if you have a Facebook, to follow us on Facebook at A.G.E Con, because that is really important to keep updates with us and check out all what we have to offer.
And we'll keep you in the loop about any time we start up another convention or anything like that. And I mean, we probably will, because I mean, this time has been pretty amazing.
Yeah,
so far.
I think it'll happen again. I'm really excited to come every year now. This is going to be a new seasonal thing for me, continuing thing for me, and I am really excited for the next Tetris games that's coming in. I'm excited to see what games that are going to be played today, and I'm excited to see some hard, feisty battles.
Exactly.
Are you excited?
That's what we're here for. That's
Exactly.
what I'm here for.
Exactly.
We want to see all of it, the competition and everything. That's what it's all about here. At the end of the day, though, it's all love.
It's all love and about having fun. That's the most important thing with video games and even tournaments. Have fun with it.
Absolutely.
Don't think about winning or losing. That's going to mess you up. Think about having fun. If you're having fun, that's the win in my heart.
Absolutely. Having fun. At the end of the day, if you're not having fun, what are you doing?
Exactly. Let me look at the pamphlet to see some things we can talk about and show about.
Let's talk about the schedule, actually, for the tournaments coming up. We got a list of times right here.
Okay.
So for today, we just had the Tetris, and that was at 12 p.m. And right now, we're going to go into, or not right now, sorry, but very soon, we'll be going into Halo Infinite 2v2 Kingslayer style. And then after that, at 3, we got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe coming up. And that looks like it'll be, I think Mario Kart, they're going to be abusing the shortcuts and definitely using some speedrunning strats.
And use some boosting as well. Also, speaking of the song being played, we're going to have Neon Genesis Evangelion. You get to go behind the scenes. Means that one of the anime's most influential artists, Tiffany Grant, the voice of Asuka, and they're going to have a panel with her. So be looking forward to that.
Absolutely. I'm a huge Asuka fanboy.
Rabbit.
But we're gonna be going.
I'm really excited to see Tiffany Grant in the panel. Going or wrap it up? Oh, okay. So we're about. Yo, Neon Genesis song is banging. The opening is awesome. I love this. I love this song. It's so jamming, bro.
Absolutely. And
I'm really excited to hear Tiffany talk about the anime. I'm really excited because it's an awesome anime.
It's one of the greatest animes of all time, I think. And just, I mean, that anime screwed me up for about 2 weeks after I finished it. It was a rough ending. Not rough. I mean, it was good. It was a rough ending for me. But
yeah. But it's worth it in the end because it's a great series.
Absolutely.
It's a great show.
It's a great watch, and it's super deep as well. Just, I could explain the whole lore.
We're jamming, bro. We're jamming. But yeah, have you ever heard of Eureka 7? It's kind of like the anime.
The what 7?
Eureka 7. Eureka 7. It's an anime that is kind of like Neon Genesis.
I don't believe I have.
Have you seen Gurren Lagann? It's kind of like Neon Genesis with the robots and stuff. Gurren Lagann is awesome, bro.
Wait.
You gotta check it out too. Gurren Lagann with Simone.
I don't think I have, but
I make the impossible possible. Who in the world do you think I am? Kind of anime.
I was thinking about Code Geass once when you told me about that.
Yeah, Code Geass is awesome.
Yeah.
I like Code Geass. I like Lelouch is crazy.
What is it with anime and mechs? The mechs are cool, bro.
I don't know.
There's so many of them as well.
Yeah, well, there's so many isekais as well, so
yeah, that
makes sense.
Yeah, but Dude, I gotta finish Code Geass. I gotta
Yeah.
finish Code Geass because I'm really close, and it's definitely a really good anime
bro,
as well.
I won't spoil it, but bro, it's a trip.
Really?
That's crazy.
I've heard the ending is really
brutal.
crazy.
Yeah, it's good, but it's sad. I also think that I want to check out some booths that have to see if they have any Neon Genesis what's it called, merch or anything, because I think that's like the booths over here. I think that I want to check and see. I know there's pins. They have pins. I want to see that pin booth has the booth with the pins that are selling the pins have Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I might have to get. I'll probably get one, honestly.
Yo, I had it on my shirt, but I didn't bring it with me. But it's on my green shirt that isn't here with me right now.
They had pretty much every anime on those pins. I saw One Piece. I even saw
Gear 5.
Yeah. I saw I think I might have saw Spike on one of them from Cowboy Bebop. I know they had One Piece. What is the Revolution anime? Something Revolution.
Revolution. I'm not sure.
I can't remember it.
I don't know either. But
it's something about Revolution. Not like the Revolutionary War, but it's got Revolution in the title. That's all I remember.
Yeah. Is it the I don't remember, but anyways, Neon Genesis Evangelion is a great anime. I highly recommend it. It's pretty depressing sometimes, but
absolutely
overall is a phenomenal anime, and Masterclass is a must watch.
Absolutely,
it is a must watch,
absolutely.
and pretty soon we're gonna be talking to Tiffany Grant and interviewing her on the stage. So I am really excited to hear that.
I am too. It's really a one-time opportunity. And, it's crazy that we were able to get so many people out here for this.
Yeah.
And it sounds like Tiffany is up there right now, actually.
Yeah. But while we wait and stuff, I love anime. Like I love anime gaming, and that's what A.G.E Con is for, anime gaming.
Decide if it was going to be a man or a woman doing the character, And anyway, one day I went in to record on whatever, and the sound engineer was working on a project. And I could see that, on the screen what he was working on, and I did not recognize the show. And so I asked him, well, what's that show? What are you doing there? And he tells me it's Evangelion. And I go, well, what's that? I'm not in that. What's going on? How come I'm not in it? Because at that point, I had been in literally every single thing that they had done. So, being me, I went into the director's office, Matt, and I said, hey, so you're working on this show, Evangelion. Why am I not in that? What's going on? And he says, no, look, there's a character that you're going to be playing. She's just not in it yet. So, Evangelion's 26 episodes. My character, Asuka, she comes in episode 8, which is famously called Asuka Strikes. Anyway, so I'm in there in his office talking to him about why am I not in this show, and he points to this figure that he had in his office, Asuka, and he says, see the girl right there in the red outfit? That's you. That's your character right there. So just wait a little bit, and she's going to be in the show, and don't worry about it. And I was like, well, but could I do something now? Like, could I just do like some bit parts or some background stuff? No, you can't. And somebody pointed out to me a couple of years ago, it's like, so wait a minute. You found out about the show, and you went in and told the director, why am I not in this show? And I want to be in this show. And he's like, that is such an Asuka thing to do. It is. So, unbeknownst to me, about all of these auditions that were happening for Shinji and Rei and Misato and Ritsuko and Gendo and all this stuff, there were never auditions for Asuka. So I did not know about that. But apparently, while the show was being cast, people who worked at the company, they kept coming into Matt's office and saying, oh, so Tiffany's Asuka, right? Tiffany's Asuka. And I guess that was based somewhat on other characters that I had already played, like Kome Sawaguchi in Blue Seed, Maki in Burn Up. So I had played some pretty sassy characters already. But yeah, I did not audition. So out of the main cast, I was the only one who did not audition for my role as Asuka. So if you ask how much of Asuka is me, I would have to say probably a lot. Probably, yeah. But there you go. Yeah, so that's really the story of how I became Asuka Langley Soryu, and later, of course, Asuka Langley Shikinami. So, and that, of course, is the original ADV dub, and when it went to Netflix, obviously a few years ago, that was kind of a big scandal that they, for reasons I still do not understand, but they redubbed the whole TV series. Why, I cannot tell you. I don't think that they improved on it at all, but it happened with a lot of crazy dialogue stuff, like one person is a children. Who can say? Yes, so anybody with questions? Yes, ma'am. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's an excellent question. The question was, have I accidentally used the wrong voice for a character? I don't know if I have exactly. So what studios will do a lot of times, if it's been a while since you've done the character, or even if it's only been a couple months, they'll play, they call it a reference file. So when you go in and record, you recorded a couple episodes and then you come back in a month or two or whatever later and you're recording that character again, they'll play for you what you did before so you can be sure that you're matching it. So that's what they'll do, just to make sure that you're not getting that messed up. And another good example would be, there have been some shows where I played a bunch of characters. There's a TV series called Excel Saga, which is a super, super funny show. But I played all these different characters in it. I was this one really tough lady, Misaki Matsuya, and she was really tall, and she was really strong, and she didn't take any guff from anybody, And so she was just an adult woman. People would call her by her first name, would call her Misaki, and she would always say, "It's Matsuya." So she was she was tough, But then I played this little boy, Sandora. I played these little alien creature things that just made this sound, "Poochoo, poochoo." That's the only thing they said was "poochoo." So the point of this being that when I would go in to record, I would do all of the lines for Matsuya. And then I would do all of the lines for Sandora, the little boy. And then I would do, there was another character that I played, Kumi Kumi, a mountain girl. And so then I would do all of her lines. So we would do those separately, so that way you don't bleed over. So you're not trying to go from being the tough fighter girl to doing the little boy to doing the dog or whatever. So yeah, that's another thing that we do, so that you make sure that you're keeping the voice and the character really consistent. And especially sometimes, let's say you did a TV series and then 5 or 10 years later you do a movie, well, I'm not necessarily going to remember what that character sounded like, so let's play a clip of this is what it was, so that you can make sure that you're matching and that it sounds consistent. And kind of my one exception to that is probably Asuka, because Asuka does not ever leave me. She's always right here, and Asuka can come anytime she wants and call people an idiot, because that's what she does. And you should appreciate your good fortune. So I don't ever need a reference file for Asuka. Do not play me a reference file for Asuka. I'm the reference file for Asuka. I got that. So that's the only exception, but yeah, sometimes, although, so I'll have people, it's kind of based on your question there, I'll have people who say, oh, do a line from such and such TV show or movie or something, and I go, I'm sorry, but I really don't remember what that character sounds like. That's something I did, 15 or 20 years ago. And depending on how long the character is in the movie or the show or whatever, I might have been in a recording studio for 2 or 3 hours doing that. So that's like, okay, do you remember that thing that you did in 2003? And yeah, you did that character for 3 hours, so do that right now. Like, well, I don't know. Like, I don't know what that was like. So if you play me a reference, then I can do it. But yeah, unless it's something that I did like a lot, I don't necessarily remember it without that reference file. Very important. Brian, my dear.
The same question I asked Keith Burgess last year at J1 Con. What's the most embarrassing story you have when it comes to voicing an anime or video games?
Oh, I do have a very embarrassing story to tell you from voicing an anime. And the thing is, I actually don't remember what anime it was, but that's not even really important. This would be probably, let's say about 10, 12 years ago. The point being, I've already been a voice actor at this time for like 15 or 20 years at the time that this story takes place. And a lot of times, besides like playing a major character or even a supporting role, a lot of times I do like bit parts, walla, background stuff, crowd voices, people cheering, whatever. You know, a lady gets eaten by a monster, ah, you know, I have to scream, which I'm not going to scream into the microphone here. But anyway, so I do a lot of that kind of stuff. There was some anime, and they wanted me to do some crowd stuff. So, you know, usually if they have a lot of crowd scenes, they'll ask every actor who comes in to do a few passes of crowd stuff. Like maybe, I think they were cheering because they had watched like a singer or some performance. So the people in the crowd they're, you know, yay, woo, that was great, bravo, whatever. They're yelling that kind of stuff. And so you say those things, right? And in the animation, all the characters, they're cheering and they're clapping, right? This is what's happening in the animation. So it's extremely common for actors. Now, we're dubbing this stuff. The animation is already done. So we're matching our performance to something that's already on the screen. And it's extremely common, I've talked to a lot of actors about this, that we start mimicking the behavior, what our characters are doing on the screen. You know, if they have their hands in the air, we'll do that. If they, you know, are crouched or if their body is positioned a certain way, it's just human nature. You're just mimicking this because you're doing the voice. So here I am, it's a crowd scene, the crowd's cheering, and this is what I did. I started going, yeah, woo, yay, and I started clapping. I was actually clapping my hands together in the recording studio. And the engineer hits the button and goes, Tiffany, we don't actually need you to do the clapping. And I just said, oh, yeah, I knew that. You know, like it was such an involuntary response that I didn't even realize I was doing it. It's just, you know, the people on the screen, they're clapping and they're cheering. And I actually started clapping. And even though I'm telling this story right now, I was so embarrassed. I was really I couldn't believe that I actually did that. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Something that we have to do commonly is, so we're not just doing the voices, we're not just doing the dialogue, the lines that the people are saying when they actually have words to say. We have to do all of the efforts and the exertions, the fighting noises, the grunting, the screaming, the groaning, the yelling, the crying. We have to do all of those things. And one thing that we have to do a lot is running. So there's a lot of running and you get out of breath. So push this back. So obviously, like I said about the clapping, if your character is running, you cannot in the booth, because that would make a lot of noise, so you can't stamp your feet. So what I'll tend to do in the booth when my character has got to be running, I'll just do this with my legs, and I'll just kind of pump my legs back and forth so that I can get that energy without making any noise. So that's one thing, is like, because you've got to do like the panting or whatever, you're out of breath. And anyway, so I have never accidentally run in the booth, but the clapping, I did do the clapping. Oh. So embarrassing. There was an anime that we did about 2001, I think, something like that. It's called Princess Nine, and it's a show about a girls' baseball team. And so the director in the studio had some props for us to use, and we had like a stress ball, and that was kind of our baseball that we used. And of course, you didn't actually throw it, but you could hold it in your hand, and it would kind of help you get that feeling, like you're throwing the ball or whatever. Just it would help you with the body, with the, your whatever. There you go. That's good. And then the other thing that we had was our pretend bat, and our pretend bat was a script that was rolled up that had duct tape on it, so that we could kind of, get that feeling that motion that we were moving, and that. And a very good friend of mine, Monica Rial, her character Izumi, was like the best batter on the team. She was formerly a tennis player, and that's how they recruited her to be on the team. So we had this, they had our fake bat, and Monica was in the studio, and now I'm telling embarrassing stories about Monica, had the bat, and she was really, really into it, and when she swung the bat, she actually knocked over the microphone. It's like a $5,000 microphone, and she she hit the microphone and not. I think the microphone was still okay. They're pretty durable, but yeah. So things do happen in the booth like that. Yeah, it's true. Whacked the crap out of the microphone, and then I think, from the mic's on the floor and Monica's in there like, sorry. So, yeah, I have to, let's take 5 and reset and make sure that our extremely expensive microphone is still functional. Yeah, but things do happen. Things do happen in the booth. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
I wanted to ask, what was your dream dubbing role, whether it's a character that already exists or a character of your own creation?
What my dream role would be, that I've already done, or something that I wish that I could do.
Either, whether it's a character that exists already and you're not the voice of them, or a character that you've created on your own.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. A dream role that, that is hard to say. Wow, I don't know. I mean, the truth is, as an actor, whether you're a voice actor or stage or any kind of actor, I mean, most of the stuff you audition for, you do not get. I mean, it's such a tiny percentage, the jobs that you get out of the things that you audition for. But wow, I mean, there have been just so many projects that I auditioned for over the years that I thought, oh man, I'd really, I would have loved to have played that, but I haven't really, I don't have a great answer for that, because I try not to hang on to any of it, Yeah, I mean, there's so, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of jobs that I've auditioned for that I did not book. I mean, many hundreds of jobs that I have auditioned for that I haven't booked. So, yeah, you kind of just have to do the audition and let it go. And, as far as thinking about something that I would like to do, I mean, I guess my thing is more like, if there would be follow-ups to projects that I've worked on in the past, like this show, Infinite Stratos. They've been saying for years and years that there was going to be a 3rd season of it, and it's never happened. That for me, that would be like a dream thing that I would do that. Another answer I could give would be, in 2004, I worked on a series called Hello Kitty's Animation Theater, and I was the script writer, and I played 3 of the characters in the show. And that really was like a dream job for me, because I've been a Hello Kitty fan since I was a little girl, and getting to work on a Hello Kitty TV series was like amazing. So that really was a phenomenal thing to get to do that. That was really a kind of a dream come true for me. Anybody else have a question? Buddy? Yes. And I love your shirt, by the way. That is so awesome. That's great.
When you have to do like the yawning or drinking or like burping or something like that, do you have to actually do it?
Oh, yeah. So for any of that stuff, if it's, any sounds, anything that was in the original show, because these are everything that, when I'm talking about anime, this is something that it already was done in Japan. So there's already a Japanese language recording of that show. So anything that was originally done that had a person's voice in it, we have to redo that. So if they made it like, if it was some kind of creature, or if it was like a dog and they used a recording of an actual dog barking, we don't have to do that. But if it was a person doing the voice, then we have to do it. So if it's a person yawning or if it's a dog barking or whatever, we have to actually do that. And it's all in the script. So all of that has to be in the script. Every time our character has any kind of vocalization, any sound, if it's a sigh or a moan, or they laugh or they cry or they yawn or whatever. And the only one, and I think she just said this, was burp. I can't do that. A lot of people I know can just like make themselves burp. I absolutely cannot do that. That is one thing I cannot do. I also can't whistle. So sadly, those are two of the skills I do not possess. If only could have burped and whistled. Just think of all the fantastical things I could have done. Oh well. Got to leave something for somebody else, you know? All the burping whistlers out there. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Nice.
As an accomplished actor who's been in this industry for a long time,
yes.
Do you believe that, I'm fair it's safe to say that you're proud of the legacy that you've left in your work already. Do you believe that you still have your best performance or your favorite performance ahead of you? Or would you say that if you were to stop acting now, you would be happy enough with all the work that you've given?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I'd like to think that I'll keep on doing this indefinitely. I don't have any plans to stop. I just had a job this week, so it wasn't anime, it was something else, but it was like educational modules teaching kids how to do a certain kind of a task, you know. But I mean, I love it, so I don't know if all of my sort of glory days are behind me, but look, I didn't think I was going to get to voice Asuka again, and you know, we just did that like 2 years ago, so who knows? I mean, I'm ready to keep going and keep doing this as long as somebody wants to pay me to do it, as long as I don't get replaced by an AI version of myself. I mean, that is scary, because I think of all the, you know, all of the episodes of anime and video games and everything that I've done. There are all these recordings that exist of my voice to the point that you know, you could make me say almost anything. Yeah, I don't know. Just a few months ago, I did a voice thing, a voice to text, kind of text to voice, whatever thing, for Twitch. And I did it like they wanted me to do it as Asuka, so I don't even know where you can find that. I'm sure it's available somewhere. But the guys who were doing the project, they're in Australia, and Evangelion is like massively huge in Australia. So yeah, I was on the phone Skyping with them and whatever. So I hope I still have many years left to do this. Thanks.